to SMaxxcast. I'm Sean.
And I'm Max.
We're coming to you from the most secure post-apocalyptic zombie-proof bunker located miles below ground in an ultra-secret Midwestern Topeka, Kansas type place.
And yet we still have access to cable television and the internet.
We're here to inform, edify, regurgitate, and uncomplicate the various modes of popular culture that we enjoy, from Game of Thrones, Doctor Who, and Torchwood,
To Justified, Stephen King, video games, and music.
So sit back, relax, enjoy, and don't forget to rate us highly on iTunes so that we can keep it coming.
We rent the bunker month to month, and we don't want to be evicted to the wastelands.
Oh, no. Max, how's it going?
Man, I'm doing all right. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, and I'm glad to be back in SMaxxcasting. Now, right now we just have the first one or two posted out on our blog, but we're going to get this all done up and out on iTunes, which is why we mentioned iTunes, of course, once we get some web hosting taken care of. So if anyone has any good ideas for web hosting, email smaxxcast@gmail.com. That would help us enormously.
Yes, and I would also be interested in web coasting.
Web coasting
That sounds cool.
or web hosting. I said that.
As a separate thing entirely, but I mean, it just sounds cool.
Since we're just starting and we have not yet planted our stars in the sidewalk behind Grauman's Chinese Theater, we are not, cash heavy, so to speak.
Yeah, no.
So we're trying to get it done as ridiculously cheaply as possible so we can reach you guys every week. And then, once we gain that fame and fortune, we'll be able to, web hosting, schmeb hosting. $100 a month? What's that? Nothing.
Pocket change.
Nothing.
And pocket lint, sir.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna start having some regular features on SMaxxcast. I think we'll start out with how about new releases in DVD and Blu-ray, and all the information that we're going to mention here is courtesy of thedigitalbits.com. Effective 10/9/12 a couple of days ago, because right now we're on October the 12th. Prometheus released, and that was directed by Ridley Scott, with a cast of Michael Fassbender, Noomi Rapace. Is it Rapace or
I'd say Rapace, but yeah,
Rapace. Sean Harris, who is a freaky good actor.
That dude is intense, man.
And yes, that's a word. Guy Pearce, Idris Elba, one of my favorites, and Charlize Theron, one of everybody's favorites.
Yeah.
One of everybody that's a man, so to speak. Have you seen this yet, Max?
Part of it.
weren't that interested?
No, it's I started it late and ended up dozing off. Not in any way due to the quality of the film. It looks awesome. It's it's Ridley Scott who did the first Alien, and this is the Alien sort of loose prequel, not official. It's not a prequel. It's its own thing. But I mean, it's a prequel. Come on.
Right, because isn't it the pilot that they find in the first Alien?
The space jockey, man, and that's the thing. You get to see the space jockey in motion, and I totally dozed off before that part. So you saw at the very top of the flick. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
At the very top of the flick, there's this big, pale, bald, diaper-wearing dude, muscle-bound. They call him the Engineer, or he's part of a race called the Engineers. And so the thing is, I don't know how much of this I can speak to, but the cast is
don't
awesome.
spoil it.
yeah. It's not really a spoiler alert because that only happens the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
But I mean, the setup of it anyway, which is pretty much all I saw, is fantastic so far.
Sounds good. I've heard bad things from some critics, but only good things from people who watch the film. So I tend to go with the popular vote.
Over the critical.
Absolutely, word of mouth to me is much better than a critic. I love NPR as much as the next guy, but, we're not going to talk about cultural elitism,
right?
And critiquing of films, books, music, and television.
Man, it visually it is a stunning film. It's at least from what I've seen, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
it is, and it started as. It started as a more direct prequel to Alien. I think it had a lot more content that tied directly into Alien. And Damon Lindelof from Lost.
Oh yeah.
One of the writers or producer, show scripters.